It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. Makeup nurse, the makeup nurse, the makeup nurse. It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. Makeup.
I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Pajami, the makeup nurse. Today is First Impressions Friday and Flower Beauty. And it's also Edge Day, Black Poetry Day, Mammography Day, Mulligan Day, and Pasta Day. And the riddle for today is, what do you call a pile of cats? Comment down below. And if you want to join the Pajama Club, hit that subscribe button, sit back, get comfy, and let's get started. All right, we're going to use this Nomad palette that I got from Beauty More with Renee. It's the Bosque Nuboso de Monteverde. And I chose this palette because I'm not going to work, and it has so many colors. So I want to dip into the colors where I don't have to go to work. All right, let's see. What's the first color? Well, I always, for some reason, always start with a brown. But you know what? Let's start with this green vine snake. I'm going to be different today. And tomorrow I have my interview in New Mexico when I'm filming this. Filming it the week before because I'm trying to get videos in for you, because the day this goes up I will be traveling somewhere. Don't know where yet, but I will be traveling somewhere. Let's go with this one, Glass Wings. This dark green color. Renee looks good in greens, and she, because she's a Seahawks fan, she does wear green more often than obviously I do, but she always does a good job with greens. I don't do as good of a job as her. But I do like green. I just don't go in to greens as often. It's very often. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with, let's go in with this Wildlife Wonderland shade. Look how pretty that is. But when I don't go to work, I can dab a little bit more into edgy colors. Since it's Edge Day, I wanted to, oh, that is so pretty. Look at that. I can't, that is really pretty. I like this shade. And it's got a mirror, it's got the names on the palette, it's very pigmented. Nomad is a good brand. And Renee does have a code. So if you want to get this palette, go over to her channel and put in her code. I can't remember the code off the top of my head, but she does have one. And I'll make sure I remember to link the channel below. Okay, let's go in with this Green Mountain shade. Oh, is that more blue? I don't know. Let's try it. I think it's more bluish green. Let's see. Well, I think it'll work. Oh, that is pretty. Wow. These are so pretty. And if I were to go to work, I would probably go in with that purple shade, or that, even this shade here, which I'm wanting to go into that, but I'm not going to this time. The purple, and even maybe the pink. Well, and I can get away with green too. I just try my boldness on the weekend, just in case it doesn't look as good for me. But I'm really liking this. And maybe next time I'll start off with the brown with these colors to give it a little bit more definition. Because the green transition kind of blends into it, which isn't bad, but I should have went in with the brown like I normally do. But I like it. All right, I don't have a new primer. I don't have too many new products today, so we're going to use a lot of Flower Beauty. We're going to use the Flower in Your Prime Illuminating Primer. See if this will be, oh, got enough. Every week. We're going to see how much we can get out of this Light Illusion Flower Beauty foundation, since it's about at its end. I'm going to just take this Dofa. Oh, okay, how much I got out of this Dofa. Okay, so, oh, got a little more. It looks like I might even have another, digging into it, I might have another use for this for another Friday before we have to retire it or throw it away. And I'm breaking out a lot around my mouth. I got something in my eye. Dang it. Probably pencil shaving from the eyeliner. That's why I hate pencils. And I had to sharpen it again. But I always try to like feel it and like make sure there's nothing, but I'm getting some stuff in my eyes. Okay, we're gonna use the Flower Concealer. There's not much left in this either. Make sure. get around the nose and all my blemishes around my mouth. This concealer isn't full coverage, but it blends in really well. It doesn't have like a name or anything on it. It just says BC2. So, I don't know what. It's just a Flower Beauty concealer. Then we're going to use the Flower Blush Balm in the shade Bitten. And just like every time, I try to take the smallest dab. That's why this will last me probably every Friday for the rest of my life. Because it's so pigmented. You need the smallest dab. Do any more than that and it is so pigmented and it's hard to get down. Alright, we're going to use the Light Illusion Perfecting Powder from Flower Beauty. Then we're going to use the Flower Miracle Matte Universal Finishing Powder. And we're going to go over our T-zone with this. Okay, we're going to use the Flower Beauty Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer in the shade Sunswept M1. Let's blend it. Alright, and then we're going to use the Flower Pots, and this is in the shade Sweet Pea PB1. I love this shade. So pretty. And then we're going to use the Flower Pyramids for the highlight. I do have some of this green on this brush, but I'm going to go in with the Two-Toed Sloth for the brown color, just to kind of see, it still has the green on it, which is okay because then I can have the mix between the two. To kind of tone down the green a little bit. Then we're going to use the Flower Beauty brush and blend. Okay, the only thing about this palette is it doesn't have like a white shimmery highlight shade. So if I wasn't doing a first impressions, I would probably just go in with the highlight. But let's do it, and I'm gonna do Hanging Bridges. Which is, oh, you know what? Maybe I should went in with another shade, but that's all right. See, I should went with the brown too, so then it's not like just all green, but that's okay. I mean, the colors are beautiful and it blends well. I just wish there was one more shade. But look, there's still a pretty highlight. Just wish it was like a white one, because that's what I normally go in with. But let's blend these so the lines aren't so harsh. And as always, we use the Flower Beauty lip liner when I don't have another liner. And this is in the shade Razzleberry. I've had this for a while and I don't think I've used it. It's the Pharmacy Makeup Lip Gloss in the shade Goddess, or liquid lipstick. Nope, I haven't. I don't think I have, because this was still on it. I've had this for a very long time too. There's no other indicator for the, but so I know I've used it. I'm going to move this down because this is the only indicator of what the shade name is. I really wish they would put it on here like some, this is very matte, which I would need a lip gloss, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. And I don't have another, a new setting spray, so we're going to use the Flower Seal, the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. Feels so good. All right, I had to put on another, a gloss because it was getting too matte. But I like the palette. I wish it had a highlight shade, and then the matte, that one was just too drying for me, so I definitely needed a gloss. Before we go, we're going to do this day in history. On October 17th, in 1777, the Continental Army's victory over the British at the Battle of Saratoga, a turning point in the American Revolutionary War, led to the decisive surrender of British General John Burgoyne's forces. In 1835, the Texas Congress approved the creation of the Texas Rangers, a corps of Army and mounted lawmen. 1931, mob boss Al Capone was convicted of income tax evasion and sentenced to prison. Fun fact on that, my sister's ex-husband, his great aunt, was actually a runner for Al Capone and dated, I think, his brother. She was a very interesting woman. Wonderful lady. 1973, in response to Western support for Israel during the Yom Kippur War, Arab nations within OPEC began an oil embargo, causing widespread shortages and economic impact. In 1989, the Loma Prieta earthquake, a 6.9 magnitude tremor, struck Northern California, causing widespread damage and killing over 60 people. 2003, Taipei 101 in Taiwan was completed, becoming the world's tallest skyscraper at the time. 1861, the Kulin La Ringo massacre occurred in Australia, where a group of settlers clashed with Aboriginal Australians. 1956, a 13-year-old Bobby Fischer won the game of the century against Donald Byrne in a famous chess match. 1978, President Jimmy Carter signed a bill restoring U.S. citizenship to Confederate President Jefferson Davis. In 1989, the first issue of National Geographic was released, and the first successful test of a space shuttle prototype was completed. And the quote for today comes from Eleanor Roosevelt: "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." And remember, don't wake up and choose violence, choose kindness, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye!